If you feel tight, no matter what you do at Jiu Jitsu, I'm gonna give you the 3 best stretches that you can do to improve your Jiu Jitsu game right away. Now, there's obviously way more stretches that we can do and get flexible in a lot more positions that would benefit our grappling. However, if you can get good at these 3 positions, you will make up a lot of ground. Now we're gonna start with the hips, and I have a full video on my page going over this one in more details. However, the first one we're gonna do is starting in this 90-90 hip position. All right, so our legs shooting out with the knee bent. We can also focus on this back leg. However, for the purposes of this video, we're just gonna be focusing on the front leg. Back leg would be internal rotation, front leg is external rotation. On your back, if you're grappling, that would be in this sort of position, right? Where we're playing guard and we have maybe like some rubber guard action going on, anything like that. For this, we're gonna sit here with a nice tall chest, tailbone reaching back the opposite way, and we're gonna lean forward over that front knee until we start to feel a pull. From there, we're gonna hold that for 90 to 120 seconds. Generally, with my patients and people I work with, we tend to do a lot of isometrics in these positions. So what that means is we'll hold the stretch for 1.5 or 2 minutes, and then we start creating contractions, meaning we're trying to rotate the leg into the ground and rotate the leg off the ground, and we hold those as well. Don't need to worry about those for right now. Right now, we're just focusing on the stretch. The second position that we need to get really, really good at is hip flexion. What that means is the ability to bring our knee to our chest. I work with tons of jiu-jitsu and MMA guys, and they're always like, I really want to improve my hamstring flexibility. The truth is we don't need insane hamstring flexibility. What we need is hip flexion, meaning getting this knee to the chest, play good guard game. With this, really great to couple with external rotation. But for here, the second movement be exactly the same. It's just gonna be holding this stretch right here, knee to our chest. I really want you to think about kind of pushing the other leg into the ground and then hold that for 90 seconds to 120 seconds. Now the third position is very, very important. You'll see a lot of skinny guys, smaller grapplers have good ability to rotate their spines, but the more muscle you have, the bigger you are, the harder that gets. So this one isn't necessarily a stretch, but more of just a general mobility exercise. But what we're gonna do here, now you can use anything to assist you, all right? Something smaller like a foam roller, for example, would make this a little bit more difficult. But what we're gonna do, lean on our side. We're gonna throw one leg up. If you're on a foam roller, this will be even a little bit easier, or sorry, a little bit harder. And then from here, what we're going to do, stretch out our arms. We're gonna rotate up and try and touch our arm behind us. We're gonna do 6 to 10 reps here, and then repeat and do it the same thing on the other side. And like I said, we can dive into more detail about getting really strong in these positions, but the fact of the matter is, if you can't get there first, then we just need to get access to that range of motion, and then we can work on getting strong in these positions and learning how to produce force, which is gonna help us with our training, and as well as staying injury-free long-term.